Well, a group of more than 30 Navy SEALs represented by First Liberty Institute is suing the Department of Defense over its COVID-19 vaccine mandate as it does not allow for religious exemptions. And joining me now is Mike Berry, General Counsel at the First Liberty Institute and Marine Reservist. Mike, welcome back. Good to see you. First off, before we get started on this Veterans Day, I just want to thank you for your service.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be with you again.
Mike, tell us exactly what's going on and why this lawsuit is being pursued.
Well, First Liberty Institute filed a lawsuit earlier this week on behalf of nearly 36 Navy SEALs that we represent. We've sued the Biden administration and the Department of Defense for really their refusal to grant any religious accommodations to our clients. And not only that, but the manner in which they have continued to punish and harass and demonstrate overt hostility to our clients who simply want to continue to serve this nation, but to not be forced to choose between their faith and serving this nation. And I think, today of all days is a day that we should, that's something that we should all be able to honor and respect.
Yeah, Mike, I understand that the Navy's deadline for this vaccine mandate is set to be at the end of this month. What's going to happen to the Navy SEALs if they don't get this vaccine?
Well, that remains to be seen. Obviously, we're now in court. This case is now in litigation, so we're hopeful. We're cautiously optimistic, I would say, that a court will issue a favorable ruling. But even before we know from the court ultimately what happens to our clients, we know this, that the Navy is already punishing them. The Navy has punished them by forcing them to choose between their faith and serving the nation. The Navy is going after them financially by threatening to recoup money that was spent training them to become Navy SEALs. Each SEAL, it costs anywhere between $1 million and $2 million per SEAL. And not only that, but there's actually a regulation within Navy policy that says that even if your religious accommodation is granted, you are medically disqualified from being in the special operations community, and you would lose the special warfare device that they wear on their uniform that they worked so hard and went through legendary training that we've seen movies about in Hollywood to earn, and they have to give that up. And if they give that up, then they lose their status as special operators, and they lose the pay that goes along with that. So there's a lot of harm that's being inflicted upon them and their families right now. And the one thing that is also clear is they're not allowed to speak out because they're on active duty, and obviously due to the nature of what they do, they have to be kept very confidential. So they don't have a voice. First Liberty is their voice, and we want people to encourage them. So we're asking folks to go to firstliberty.org and sign a petition of support to, especially on Veterans Day, to express America's support for these Navy SEALs and what they've done for us in this country.
Mike, not a whole time left, but I want to ask you, why is this case so important when it comes to religious freedom? Also, what would you like our viewers to know?
Well, the case is crucial to religious freedom because when you sign up to join the military and you raise your right hand and you swear the oath, there are some freedoms that you give up. As a veteran, I understand that myself, but you don't give up your religious freedom, not in this country. And it is abhorrent to the Constitution to cause anybody serving in the military to have to give up their religious freedom and their faith as a condition to serve this nation. So that was the first thing I would say. And the second is that it's important for folks to understand that the issue of the vaccine should be an individual choice. That's what freedom is about. But the choice for these sailors, these Navy SEALs, has been taken away. They don't have that freedom anymore because of what the Navy's done. And all we're asking for, look, the DOD, they're allowed to make rules and regulations and issue orders and directives. That's what they do. But when they do that, they have to follow the law. That's all we're asking, is for the Navy to follow the law, to honor the Constitution, and to honor religious freedom for all Americans. And that's what we believe in at First Liberty Institute.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us about this case. We appreciate it, and we'll continue to follow it.
Thanks for having me.